Hi, this is Tom Rule with MidGaHosting.com. I'm also known as the Macon Mac Guy, MACON, and I wanted to walk you through today how to log in and show you the control panel for MidGaHosting.com. Once you have signed up for an account, you go to the login screen here. You type in your username, password, and then obviously checks your login info. What I like about this, and yes, I am biased, but what I do like about this is so easy to manage your site and make changes and do anything from upload files, download files, change PHP settings, and it's done in a graphical manner, so it's kind of hard to mess something up. There's always help available, very easy to do. Now this is a video that will show up. It's an introduction to the Hepsio control panel, and basically walks you through a lot of the stuff that I'm about to walk you through. So I'm going to close out of that. It tells me some domains automatically that are going to expire in 56 days. Now I'm going to ignore it right now, obviously. But this is really, really nice. It is hard to let your domain expire. You not only get emails 30 days out, 15 days out, a week out, you also, anytime you log into your control panel, you'll see these things. So that is very, very nice feature. Looking down here, we got some general stuff. You can look at what domains you have registered, any subdomains. Subdomain would be like mail.mydomain.com. Things like that, or blog.mydomain.com. What mails have you got set up, databases, MySQL, Postgres, FTP accounts, that kind of things. And the web applications installer, that's where you can set, go ahead and install WordPress or a classified ad, something and that kind of thing. The installer takes care of setting up the database, Postgres or MySQL, and the app, and configuring the admin account and all that kind of stuff. Quite nice, quite easy. And the stats, these are kind of handy, but a lot more detail than what you get here. So you can hear these are all the domains that I have under my account. And you can see hits, how many visitors I've had, how many are online at the moment. So somebody's actually looking at mosleydixonproject.com right now. So that, that's nice. A nice overview. And then and you can see you can mouse over and see which sites are getting the most hits and what percentage. MacGuy.com is getting 37% of my hits there. So let's take a look at some of these things on the domains, on the domain manager. Status, you can ID protect what type is currently hosted, or you can have the domain hosted somewhere else, have the website hosted with MidGaHosting, but you got your domain with GoDaddy. Now, frankly, I wouldn't do that because MidGaHosting is cheaper and much easier to use than GoDaddy. But, that is my opinion. It's correct, but it's still only my opinion. You can park domains with MidGaHosting.com. I do not have any parked. And then you can add new domains and subdomains and that kind of stuff. Email Manager is quite sweet. Check spam settings. You've got mailing lists. You can have databases. How many databases do you have? What stats? You can actually compact them here just from a graphical user interface. Let's take her back home for a second. What installer do you want? And this is kind of nice. If you've got WordPress, for example, or Moodle, you can go ahead and install predefined templates and themes. So without having to do it yourself, it's just click install. You can preview it, that kind of stuff. Now, are these the only themes that are out there that are available? Heavens no. There's millions of WordPress themes, for example. But this is an easy way to get started. For images gallery, you can see, here's your options. So this would be great, for example, for a family site. Web Tools Site Builder is something that I personally do not use, but a lot of people really like it. It lets you set up a website, and you don't have to know anything. You click, drag it. If you can word process, you can create a website. And this is where you can set up website news on your website. Stats, this is really, really nice. You can see how much CPU you're using. Each account is going to have a limit of what CPU usage you've got over a certain period of time. And the amount depends on what type of account you've signed up for. But I have never, you've seen how many domains have hosted under my account. I've never come even close to the limit. And you can purchase additional CPU usage just by adding or upgrading services. And there's a price there. You can see here what kind of processes, average memory, that kind of stuff, on what day. So, but the other nice thing about the stats, you can go into web stats and see, and this is just nice. We'll check MacMusicGuy.com. That's my music store, and all more stats than you'd want to use. Now, AW Stats is relatively new, so you're not going to have stats before April, but you can see unique visitors. That is nice. I've had in May 601 unique visitors to that site. 1,700 visits. What day of the month? What days of the week were most popular? What countries they came from? And I do not know why Guatemala, but there you go. Even robots and spiders. So how long everybody stayed on there, and then what they saw. So, but just a lot of good stats here that you can check out and learn about where you're getting your traffic. This one's pretty handy. Links from an external page, except search engines. So you can see where it all came from and that kind of stuff, and the search key phrases. So a lot of good possibilities here. So let's go back. So the stats really, really nice. And then the other thing on the advanced, this is where if you're setting up your website, you may need to mess with this. You can see, you can choose which PHP version and then set it and save changes. So you can update from PHP 2, 5.2 to 5.3 to 5.4. And we've even got experimental PHP 6 if you've got a site and you're messing around and experimenting. Other options, memory limit. I mean, this is just easy. And I have one of my stores is PrestaShop, and I had to change the memory limit to allow for larger uploads. So post max size, upload max size. I've got some files, digital downloads, they were 60 meg. So I just set it here, save changes, wait 5 minutes, boom, it worked. So, with the advanced features, advanced mode, and you've got access to some seriously, you're basically editing the php.ini file here. So, and you can restore the backup and that kind of stuff. So a lot of options here. Contact info, billing manager, that kind of stuff. And feel free to refer us to a friend. That would be really nice. So that's just an overview of the control panel. The other thing that I really like about this control panel, it's easy to change feedback. You can change your view a little bit. What language do you want? Grid view, window view. What color do you like? Which, is just fun. Renew or extend your account, easily done. Change or upgrade your plan, easily done. Add services, easily done. Register domains from here. And the account usage, bit of a dashboard here that'll show you backup size limit, I've got a limit of 5.5%. I've never come anywhere close. I had purchased additional backup size because I had more file space than originally was backed up. But 25 gig is a generous amount and is not that expensive. 2.5 gig of traffic so far. And then files, 294,000 files on all mine. So I got to do some cleaning out, I think. And you can see we're all the time adding features. Submit my site, coming soon. So, and even your basic data center information, home path, MySQL version, that kind of stuff. So that's just a quick overview of the MidGaHosting.com control panel. Very, very easy to use. Everything is all in one place. A lot of help available, either on the screen or inside an FAQ section, comprehensive FAQ section. Can easily open up support tickets. Generally, we get back to you within an hour. Most of the time, less than that. So that's kind of an overview. Again, I'm Tom Rule. This is MidGaHosting.com. Thanks for watching.